All right, collective, let's get into a reading. We're going to see what's coming out for you today, guys. If you need anything, check out the pinned comment section. So I did have a comment the other day talking about how some of my readings are negative and they did not like that. I'm going to be completely blunt with you. I don't care if you like it, okay? I'm not one of those readers who's going to sit here and give you fairy tales and fantasies. I'm going to read the cards exactly how they come out, and I'm going to be blunt, I'm going to be direct. Feeding you a fairy tale, feeding you a fantasy is not going to get you anywhere in this lifetime, and that's not why I'm on this channel. So, if you do not like hearing the truth, I mean, if that's what you want, this might not be the channel for you. So I'm just going to be transparent with you, okay? All right, guys, for everyone who is here and loves this channel, thank you for being here. I do appreciate your opinions, your concerns, your views. I appreciate all of that. But one of the things I will not do is change this channel based off of others' opinions, all right? So you either like this channel or you don't, and it's honestly, it's that simple, my baby. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig into somebody's energy. Right off the bat, there is someone wondering how you feel. Now, who is this, Danielle? Who is this that's wondering how you feel? Well, it is someone who compares others to you. So this is someone who's realized what your superpower is. Your superpower is you. It's who you are. It's how you carry yourself. I just heard it's how you can walk in a room and demand attention without even trying. I swear you're so addictive. That's what I'm saying. And this could be an energy where, you know, maybe this is someone who critiqued you. Maybe this is someone who villainized you. Maybe this is someone who found all the reasons why they weren't your fan. This is why I don't want to be your friend no more. This is why I don't want to be your lover. This is why I can't stand you. I'm getting that energy. But that is the same person who now turns around, looks back and goes, wait a second, I compare everyone to you. Wow, what a life lesson. There's something about your personality and your wit that keeps coming through. So I don't know if you have a very rare, different personality. I'm getting an energy of you being okay with you being yourself. So what they're showing me is, the other day I had went to a concert. Well, it wasn't a concert, it was a comedy show. Anyways, long story short, the girl in front of me was dressed so differently than everyone around us. She had a black skirt on, black fishnets. I mean, she was blacked out from head to toe, gorgeous purple hair. And she stood out, but she stood out in a good way. It was like that outfit showed me her personality. It showed me that she loved makeup. It showed me that maybe her favorite color was black, or that was the color that she loved the most. There was a lot of things that I learned about her in that moment. And I'm definitely seeing an energy of, even if it is something against the normal, even if it's against society standards, so to speak, you do you and you do it so well. And I'm seeing a sense of confidence that comes from you. And that's what I'm getting. It's a lot of you are going to put down below, well, I know that they compare our cooking because I'm probably a better cook than her. I know that they probably compare our sex life because I know he can't do it the way that I could. That's not what they're comparing. Okay, those are minimal, shallow things. Nobody's comparing that. Okay, nobody's comparing that. Yeah, this person might think, I really miss so-and-so's homemade pizza. But they're not comparing that. They're comparing the things that can't be changed. They're comparing your personality. They're comparing your confidence. They're comparing the ability for you to say what you need to say, and you don't care if someone likes it or not. But maybe the people that they're entertaining or they've entertained are the complete opposite, completely different. This person could even be comparing how people treat them versus how you treated them. Maybe this is someone, let's say this is someone you were married to in the older stages of your life, like 30s, 40s, 50s. Let's say that they had health problems, you were always there for them. You had a health problem, and that's when the relationship crumbled. Well, maybe they left. Maybe they decided, I don't want to take care of you. I'm in my 50s. I should be able to enjoy retirement instead of taking care of you. They could have left. Now they could be dealing with people where they now compare those people to you. Okay, well, she never left my bedside. He was always there. I was sick. He got me chicken noodle soup. I needed anything. He did it. I needed my car filled. He got it. I needed something to be paid for. Don't worry about it. He's got it. And now they're doing the comparison game. And it isn't oh, well, so-and-so would have bought me a $200 camera. No, that's not the comparison. The comparison is, well, you know, all I would have had to do was mention that I really needed it, and so would have took care of it. But instead, what you did was tell me, oh, I think they have some at Walmart. You should go check. Boom, comparison. That's what I'm saying, okay? Something here about you also being able to connect to others. Whoever this is, they watch your social media. Whoever it is that compares you to others, they watch your social media. I compare others to you, and I watch your social media. I just heard everything you do sets a fire inside of me. It always has, and it always will. There's something you do, and I don't know how to explain it. This person could have recently heard a rumor about you, about how well you're doing, or some sort of progression in your life, and that could be another reason they're trying to watch something or find something out. All right, who is this? Give me more. Now, whoever this is that compares you to others, it could have been someone who had the tendency to lie to you. They could have lied to you about other people or something that they desired. So this could have been someone who said that they desired a family and a relationship, but they didn't. The relationship could have crumbled, could have went to hell. That's the regret. That's the reality they now have to live with. This could have been someone who told you, no, you don't have to worry about other men or other women, baby. It is you, it will always be you. Until you find out that it is not you and it will not always be you, kind of thing. That person could have really lied. They could have gaslit you. And now that this is done and over, you guys could be in completely different chapters, and they do the comparison. You know, when I'm sick, so-and-so would bring me chicken noodle soup. Now when I'm sick, I hear, hope you get better soon. I'll talk to you in a few days. Hit me up when you feel better. Well, that's rude. That's what I'm saying. And then when this person's in those moments, when they're laying there thinking about, well, you know, so-and-so did this for me, and I really wish I had so-and-so right in this moment, that's when they find themselves on social media and looking you up. So this is someone that you treated with a lot of compassion and love. Why is this person looking you up? Because there's regret, there's sadness, there's disappointment. This is someone who regrets because hindsight's 2020. I think this is someone who never thought that they were going to compare others to you. There's something about you. I'm telling you. Have you ever met someone where you can be around them for 10 minutes and you almost become infatuated with them, kind of obsessed with them, and then you compare other people to them? So let's use an example. Let's say you go to a family reunion, you meet a cousin you didn't know anything about. You're like, guys, why have you been keeping me from this cousin? That cousin is a fucking blast. They're funny, they're witty, they don't give a damn what the family wants. The family could be like, nah, you shouldn't leave, and that's the same family member that's like, bet, I'm out. Like that kind of family member. And then when you leave, you're like, oh my God, y'all, I miss so-and-so. She is so funny. He is so funny. That's what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying that energy here. Something about you is very like, I always have the fear of missing out. And I don't know if you know that about you, but that's what I'm getting. So people who think that they're okay with missing out are okay missing out until they turn around and go, wait, what am I missing out on? Well, I'm missing out on what I used to have. And then that's when that comparison comes in. Why is this person comparing others to you? This person is heavily in their feelings. Heavily in their feelings. I'm also seeing that this could have been someone that you met when they were either emotionally unavailable, or they could have been in a season of selfishness. Because this person's addicted to you and the way that you loved them. What do they want? This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be someone who has a hard time expressing what they're feeling, what they're thinking. It could be someone that you view as emotionally unavailable or selfish, because this devil energy here. But they see you as someone where nobody can compare to you. So, you know, I see that all this is happening in divine timing. Does this have a purpose? This has a purpose for, okay. The purpose is that this person is supposed to see their behavior through different eyes. This is a lesson learned for whoever this is. Why did they do this to you? This, again, could have been someone who decided to continue to date, because I'm seeing a lot of threes. I'm seeing a lot of threes. I'm seeing a lot more energy than just you and them. This could have been someone who's like, no, I'm not dating. I'm only focused on me. Okay, I'm going to believe what you say. And you could have believed what they said, but you could have also analyzed their behavior. Their behavior showing that they're not here for anything long term. So whatever. Cut your losses. Go about your business. Well, they didn't realize that they were going to compare others to you. They didn't realize that not only did they meet someone that they really liked and they had so much fun with, but now that they go on dates with other people, they're comparing that date. They're sitting there with Sally Mae and thinking about Ashley and how much Ashley had him laughing and how Ashley was a blast. And it's like, okay, but that's a lesson learned. The lesson is that sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone. And sometimes as humans, we have the tendency to give things a very nostalgic energy when that's actually kind of adding to our suffering. And that's what I'm saying here. This could be someone in a very nostalgic energy. If they are trying to date, let's say this is someone you casually dated, okay? Let's just go out on a limb. Or let's say that this is someone that did cheat on you, told you, don't worry about them. They ain't anything, I don't even like them. And then you find them actually cheating. Well, this person compares that person to you. Well, I cheated on her. She can't even keep a house clean. I don't even like this one that I picked. Well, that's because you didn't pick her based off of liking her. You picked her because you were missing something and she fulfilled the little missing link, what minimal it was. And that's what I'm saying here. And now that hindsight's 2020, this is someone who's like, wait, okay, hold on a second now. You right, I did lie to you. I did tell you not to worry about my secretary. I'm not messing with her. But then I was actually messing with her. And I thought I was becoming fulfilled, but I'm actually not fulfilled because you're threatening to leave me. You did leave me. And now I'm comparing my secretary to you when I done had you and I took you for granted. What? That's the point. That's the lesson here. This person is an indulger. They have the tendency to... They don't have the ability to see things for as amazing. They don't have the ability to see things for amazing things that they are when they're right in front of their face. Everything's always better. This is the grass is greener type of person. And this person's learning it the hard way. So someone who thought the grass was greener is comparing others to you. Is this person in a relationship? I don't feel like that they are. No. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that they could be stuck on like passion and fulfilling their desires, which isn't getting them that far because what they want isn't what they're actually going after. This is someone who's craving an emotional bond. This is someone who's craving what you gave them. But this person also doesn't want it because right now all they want is for their desires to be fulfilled. I desire to be alone today, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if you like it. I desire to see you next week, then that's what I'm going to do. This person's desires are their only concern. And I think you know that. And I think one of the problems is going to be is that anything this person gives their attention to, not only are they going to sabotage it by comparing it to you, well, this date wasn't as fun. Because the last time that I went out on a date, I went out with Brad and he rented a yacht and he wined and he dined me. But I told him I didn't want to date him and I thought he was going to chase me, but he didn't. So now I'm out here with Tom and, you know, Tom, I like the park, but it's not date worthy. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know, deep down, I tried, but you also know that if somebody only wants desire and passion, that's all that they want. Now, what you don't know is that this person, you have like a soft spot in this person's mind and their heart. They're obsessively thinking about you, what you're up to, what you're doing. They're comparing others to you. Well, again, I really liked the way she treated me. I really liked that when I'd come home from work, she'd have dinner cooked, never had to ask her. She would wash my clothes for me, never had to ask her. She really took care of me. That's what I'm saying. And now that that person's not getting that same treatment, that's where that comparison comes in. That's what I'm saying. Is there anything that's going to change here? So they're going to compare others to you. They're going to watch your social media. They're going to kind of wallow in the sadness and the disappointment. Is anything going to change? This person could be journaling or reading some sort of like health book, whether it's physical health, mental health. They could be trying to do some sort of research. I don't see anything changing. They're juggling. They're juggling if they should even try to change this. This person, I don't see anything changing. I don't see anything changing. Nope. I don't see anything changing. So you don't know that this person compares others to you. You don't know that this person watches your social media. You don't know how you've taught this person a lesson. So you are going to change how this person approaches love and dynamics. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to say you're the one that got away, because I don't feel that. But you are the one that's going to make them change how they deal with relationships, because they fucked around and they found out. They found out that it's easy to go around in this world and think that everybody's the same. All women are the same. All men are the same. No, they are not. Every single man and woman is going to bring you something different. The good, the bad, the ugly, okay? Where one can make you laugh and have a crazy sense of humor, the other one's not going to do that. The other one might be the kind that bakes you something or is able to see when you're emotional, and they're going to nurture you in that way. Everybody brings something different to the table. And what you've taught this person is that when you ground, you find out. And they fucked around, okay? They gambled. They gambled away this dynamic. And they've lost it. So now they're going to be on the outside looking in. They're going to watch your social media. They're going to recognize the regrets and the sadness that they have. If this is someone you were just getting to know, this is someone who they're not even going to try to fix it because they don't see the reason. I shouldn't even try to fix it. I done fucked it up. I done ruined it. But they are going to learn the lesson for the next dynamic that they're in, okay? So, major changes are taking place here because of you. I see that you're going on to better things. So there could be something that you're kind of hell-bent on trying right now. There could be someone you're hell-bent on dating. There could be like a trip or a place that you want to go. I see you being obsessively thinking about some sort of desire and passion. Could be a person. Could be someone new that's caught your interest. But it also could be like a thing. Some of you could be so obsessed right now with visiting a certain place. Maybe you want to go to Jamaica with your girlfriends. You want to go to Texas and do some golfing with your guys. I see that being your thought. Like, no, I'm obsessively thinking about this and what I'm going to do, okay? You don't see all of this taking place. This person is in a wounded energy, okay? So where you see this as being stuck, is you see this as a stagnant relationship. You see this as something that's up in the air and it's kind of like a ball on the roof. It probably ain't going to come down. And if it does, we ain't going to know. So whatever, just out of sight, out of mind. That's where you're at. But major changes are happening. You don't know what this person's going through. You don't know that this person is comparing others to you, that there is a lack inside that's coming out, that they want deep changes, but there's a lot of shame and sadness and regret that they have. And this is showing them that they need to pick better choices in the future, okay? So I think next time, instead of being willing to throw away a dynamic or say, this ain't important to me, I don't think I like you, this person is going to start really looking at dynamics and going, okay, why don't I like you? Am I triggered? Do I want to push you away? Do I want to run? Am I wanting to start a fight? Are my feelings hurt? This person's going to make better choices in the future, and those choices are going to be consistent with them actually analyzing them, thinking them through. I feel like this person, can I ask why they left? Because I'm getting an energy of this person. They thought that they thought it through, but it wasn't until they realized that they compare people to you that it was like, did I fuck up? I think I did. Yeah. This person could have walked away from someone else. They could have walked away for someone else. And they could have told you it was someone that you didn't need to worry about. That's what I'm getting. Don't worry about them. She's not a threat. That's just my friend. But then you find out that they're having an affair behind your back and you're like, oh, take him. You can have him. Well, now you don't know that they're with that person and they're comparing that person to you. That person maybe doesn't keep a clean house like you did. It drives them bonkers. I mean, it just is what it is. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you compare your new relationships to past ones, that is going to be the quickest way to ruin anything that you have that's amazing. But that's another lesson this person's going to learn. Not only did they make a bad choice, but now they have to live with that choice and learn from that choice. And I'm seeing that the next lesson this person's going to have to learn is that comparison is the thief of joy. And if you're comparing what you had to what you now have, you didn't learn the lesson at all. The lesson was that the next time you shouldn't wither away an opportunity. You shouldn't see something as, oh, the grass is greener over there, this is going to be better over there. If we take it out of the context of love and put it in the context of like a car, you know, it's easy, especially in this day and age, for people to be quick to be like, oh, I'm just going to go get a new car, a new one's going to be better. No, actually the new ones are actually worse, to be quite blunt. And then you're in a new car and you're comparing it to your old one. Well, I love this new car, but the payment was cheaper on the last one, the parts were cheaper. Well, yeah, but now we're in a comparison game. You loved this car until something happened, and now you're comparing it to your old car, and now you don't like this car so much. Comparison is the thief of joy. But that's what this person's going to have to learn. So not only did they learn that they could have made the wrong choice, or that they wish they would have done something different or sooner. Again, heavy on that, I chose someone over you. I don't know why. I get an energy of them choosing something over you. They could have chose to stay with someone, and it could have ended up crumbling anyways. And now they regret not leaving earlier. And one of the reasons they could have separated is because after... It's like this could have been someone you met, they thought about leaving or separating, they didn't. They stay, and in the season of staying, they got to where they started comparing their husband or their wife, their boyfriend, their girlfriend to you, which made things worse. And then it ended up ending anyways. But now this person could have regrets that they didn't walk away sooner. I wish I would have walked away sooner. But this person could be learning, one, they should have done that sooner. They should have taken different action. But two, comparison's the thief of joy. This person could also be recognizing that the reason their relationship was so hard in the ending stages was because they were doing the comparison. So you don't know this, but you've got a soft spot in someone's heart. I don't know if you're ever going to know that. You have changed someone to their core. This person compares others to you, and they watch your social media. All right. So just gonna let you know. All right. Leaving it here. Bye, guys.